Yeah.
Where's Casey?
I haven't seen her. Where's the last place you remember putting her?
I swear. I want to duct tape her to something. Okay. We're just going to start. Make sure we're downstairs.
Pretty strong tape. She moves around a lot. I don't know where she is.
It's time for a parade because it's St. Patrick's Day. Sloane. Come on. St. Patrick's Day! This is the official St. Patrick's Day Brookside Parade. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Whew, a little winded from all that. Just want you to know I was inspired by the day. I decided it was time for a parade because for 2 years, we've missed the parades.
Which would have been this past Saturday.
I better have a drink of this sauce.
Cheers. Enjoy your vodka.
That was a really long parade route.
Tonight, vodka tonics and gin and tonics because I don't drink that vodka stuff. Well, sometimes I do.
Welcome to the St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Brought to you by
Humpday Happy Hour
and the
episode.
Stuff Sisters.
Even though she didn't join my parade, I'm forgiving her.
But you were on a roll, girl.
This,
I got my shirt on though.
look, shirts. These are vintage.
Vintage.
These are vintage because this is the older logo.
Casey had to cut hers because she's sexy. She couldn't get her big head through it.
Right, exactly. Try to
She
get this
gets-
hat on with it.
Because she got an ego.
Try putting this hat on with it. Okay, I gotta get on the show here.
While you're getting on the show, say hi to Jennifer, Suzanne, Peggy, and Candy.
Hi,
everyone.
Jennifer. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Candy.
And and Vicky.
Hi, Vicky. And tonight's our big night, our St. Patrick's Day happy hour. Dakota, what number is this? 57?
57.
And what's the actual
Whoa.
name of the show? I just put in,
What's our show name?
I don't know, what is our show name today?
Bag of Luck Part 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo. That's what you just did for the
Electric
score. Was an Electric Boogaloo.
I really wanted to have my own drums by tonight, but it didn't work out.
You know how you don't buy children drum sets? Same reason I haven't bought
I just want you
Casey
to know our
drum
shirts
sets.
are actually our shirts are actually Kelly Green, but on the
Well, no, they were Kelly Green when we bought them.
they're still
Not-
Kelly Greenish.
no.
They look kind of
They
teal.
don't love
No.
turquoise though,
Mine's
like
even-
this. This is blue.
Sweet darling, these things are 15 years old. They're no longer Kelly.
Did
They're
you guys
Kelly nothing.
Did you guys all see my hat?
Who could miss it?
Is it even in the frame? Can you see?
Oh,
top
it's
of
in
it?
the frame.
It's in the frame.
Did you guys see my skirt? Look, this is. By the way, do you guys want? Does anybody know what this actually is? I'll show you the spin. Woo!
I do.
Does anybody know what this actually is? Sloane.
I know what it is. I forgot.
It's a square dance
Oh,
petticoat.
that's right. Square dance petticoat. Have you worn that square dance petticoat before?
Mm-hmm. I have.
In the parades and what else?
Every parade that we do.
Can you wear it for something else?
I wore it for the AIDS.
It's walk over.
The AIDS walk open.
Which is what it. Oh, that's putt putt.
That's putt-putt golf. And so you have a team of 4, and you play putt-putt golf in bars.
Correct. Yes. I know. Yes.
With
And you wore this skirt, and what were you?
we were
Hoe. You were a hoe.
no.
You were not a hoe?
No.
You are a hoe. You've never been a hoe? You a hoe. Ho, ho, ho. Casey a hoe.
We were
Who were you? Sand traps?
the 4 of us were some of the only straight people in the competition.
You don't know that.
That year, I'm pretty sure.
In the competition, probably.
Because all of the other names, but we were straight chicks, and so we were called straight to hole 19.
Oh, straight to the 19th hole.
Straight to the 19th hole. We won best dressed because, in addition to these skirts,
Which were they aren't sand traps. Those are your. Those
no,
are,
we had
Those are in the
we
rough.
had sand traps. We built sand traps in this area,
In your crotch area?
in our crotch area,
A sand trap.
and we had golf clubs. And we had everything right. So we had little sand traps that we cut and we had like out of felt.
Yeah.
We put them here.
Yeah, felt.
And then I'm gonna say something a little risque. So if you don't like that, you may want to turn away. But anyway, we had little sand traps. And
You're
then,
a poet.
You're a poet!
I know it.
right. And then what people would say, well, where's the balls? I'm like, they may have gone into my trap.
Oh, jeez. It's an adult event, isn't it?
It's an adult drinking event.
Don't drink. Yes, you drink and
We
you
raised extra money.
I
that
know.
year.
Tell me why. Tell me how. Tell
No, I'm
tell
not
the
telling
world
people.
how.
No, I'm not telling people
You're
how.
not?
Not on this show. That's a little too risque. But we did raise an extra $700.
Well, I also know you guys bought. I was in charge.
Nothing that we did.
I was in charge that year of adding up the sheets, like the golfing sheets to see who actually physically won.
Yes.
Someone on your team bought a ton of mulligans.
Oh yeah, we
Ton of mulligans.
We had a person who was willing to every time I don't think we actually got many golf balls into anything intended to be like where they were supposed to go.
So you buy a mulligan to say you did.
You buy your way out. It's a fundraiser, folks.
And it's a good one.
But yeah, but our outfits were epic.
Mm-hmm.
Epic.
So this is our show dedicated to luck because it's a bag of luck.
Do you want to talk about the hat?
We can talk about the hat.
Are you ready to talk about the
I'm
hat?
ready to talk about the hat. Talk about the hat.
Okay.
2 hellos first, Brenda and Julie.
Hi, Brenda.
Brenda.
Hi,
Hi,
Julie.
Julie.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. How dressed for the occasion?
Also Shirley.
Hi, Shirley.
Hi, Shirley. And I did have a parade already. So I've already had a parade.
The bump, bum, 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 bum. Hey! Bum, 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 bum. Hey!
Yeah.
Okay, tell us about the hat.
Okay. If you've been watching this show and you're a regular, you may have remembered that I said I would bring in my top hat that got me invited into me and 8 of my closest friends at that moment in time.
Because the hat's that big.
Invited into the grand opening of the House of Blues in New Orleans. Okay, like this is when the House of Blues began. We were
Because
scheduled.
you're that old.
I'm that old. So earlier that day, we were in New Orleans. Earlier that day, I had bought this hat. Okay, I'm gonna take it off. It's really tight. At
Could you get a big
Regalia,
hat?
Regalia, which is it's called Festive Finery in New Orleans. See, it says right there, and their phone number's right there. This gentleman had a little tiny shop in the French Quarter, and he made
Would that be quarter?
He made beautiful, beautiful hats. And I was looking at them, and I appreciated them, and I saw this top hat, and I said, now that's a mighty fine hat.
Did it fit you before?
Yeah, I've got a rubber band on the back of my head. It's too tight.
Oh.
It's always fit tight, which is nice for parades. Yes, Dakota.
We have a question from Brenda.
Which is?
Do we still have her dogwoods? She forgot about them and wants to pick them up tomorrow at 3:30 if possible.
I would assume that if I can go back and look while you tell your story, I'm getting Brenda an answer.
Yes.
I'm sure if she bought them and we held them.
We have them, yes. And we're open at 3:30 tomorrow, yes.
But I'll go back and look in a minute.
We're open to the public
I'm
tomorrow.
gonna look now because now I'm gonna have nerves.
You're going to have nerves.
Nerves.
So you should march like you're in a parade. Come on. Give us some parade action. Come on. You want to borrow my skirt?
Nope.
Okay. So, I bought the hat earlier today, and we heard the House of Blues was opening, and we knew we didn't have tickets and weren't going to get in. So we were sitting out front, and we were doing that really cheesy thing where you're waiting for the famous people to drive up in their limousines and get out. And we had a really good spot for that because the reason of course, we were completely unaware this was going on because we are not celebrities, my friends and I. I only play one on TV. So, they had one of the original blues mobiles from the Blues Brothers movies sitting out front, and I was like, what's going on here? So I asked, and you have to kind of go in this little courtyardy thing to get into the House of Blues there. So we were standing out front, and we were drinking, and we were waiting to see famous people, and I was standing there in this hat. And I think I had on tie-dye overalls, too. I don't really remember what I was wearing. Either my tie-dye overalls or one of my other pair of overalls that are really crazy. And we were having a great time and everything, and then here comes this giant stretch limo, and we've been there a while, and there've been lots of people going by or whatever, and Dan Aykroyd, oh my God, or shall we call him Elwood, gets out of this limousine with his entourage and his friends.
Mm-hmm.
Some of which I probably should have recognized.
Well,
but
you're not good with names.
I was a huge fan of the Blues Brothers movie. Huge fan. And so I was like, oh my God, and so we're clapping and cheering and everything. And Dan Aykroyd himself,
Elwood.
my hand to God, came over and said, that is a mighty fine hat. And I'm like, I know, right? And so I told him, I got it from this guy down the street, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, God, I love tickets to this show. You know, I'm just hanging, you know. And he's like, well, you want to come in? And I was like, yeah, I really do. And he's like, okay. I was like, oh, wait, but I have some friends. And he goes, how many? And I said, there's 9 of us total, I swear. And he's like, all right, let's see what we can do. So he turns to the bouncers and says, would you get my friend in the Mighty Fan hat and her friends inside? Ah! Oh my God! We didn't have a camera. Oh my God.
No one had cameras. You didn't carry cameras.
We never saw him again because they were in the VIP area the rest of the night. But I danced all night in this hat thinking he's probably looking at the hat.
I mean, he was in the security cameras.
So Dan Aykroyd likes this hat. If you ever see this video, he may or may not remember this.
He likes big hats.
I
You
like
cannot
big
lie.
hats and I cannot lie.
So the answer to Brenda is yes. There are 4 baby dogwoods in the bag held for you. They're going to stay there no matter what.
New Orleans is kind of a parade town too.
Well, they have them. Right now they're not because it's Lent.
Also COVID.
Well, and
Also,
COVID too, but
wah wah, COVID.
So, do we have more people to say hello to?
Yes, we have Susan and Nancy
Hi, Susan. Hi, Nancy.
and Mohammed and Marina
Hi, Mohammed. Hi, Marina.
and Vicky.
This is a really fun group.
This is a really fun group.
We have a good
Should I
group
keep the
tonight.
hat on, you think? It's kind of made a mark on my head now.
It's
I
kind of
feel
up
like
to
I'm
you.
bought into
Well,
it.
we've never done shows with marks on your head. New show. Hey guys, Casey has a mark on her head. Oh, face.
Big surprise.
Big stunning surprise.
Big
Straight drinks, I'm
surprise.
gonna sit here.
Oh wait, no, I'll switch with you. Just switch with me. Oh my God,
It's like
it's
goddamn
moving
musical
the-
chairs.
Speaking of luck, and
the Lucky Cats came in.
and St. Patrick's Day and all that luck and everything, I can't pinch you because you're wearing green.
No, I'm wearing green.
I'm wearing them too. Look, I'm wearing green earrings too.
I see that. I'm not. I'm wearing 2 greens that really don't match.
Okay,
but-
these lucky Japanese ceramic cats just came in. They're not on the online store
Yeah,
yet.
they're kind of an Asian fusion.
Asian fusion.
They've got a little bit of the Japanese, a little bit of the Chinese. I've been informed by our Japanese friend that these have a little bit of fusion going on.
Fusion.
Fusion.
These are fusion lucky
I'm just
cats.
kidding. Asian fusion. It made it sound like it was a noodle
Asian fusion.
dish. Banks.
And they are banks. You're supposed to put coins in there to grow your luck.
So these are ceramic.
And this has this kimono
This is the
tie.
beautiful. He's holding a beautiful goldfish, and then goldfish are painted.
His koi and all his lucky koi. Look at him.
He's beautiful.
Look how happy.
Very
Look
happy.
how happy.
He's be happy if you filled him full of money.
With the Chinese lettering here.
Chinese lettering that says good luck, good fortune, good everything, I'm told. Good
luck, Chuck.
happiness.
Oh, not something
general
else.
health.
That's the $2 Chuck.
All the good ones. And then this guy's hilarious.
This one's 85. And this little happy guy here with
It's
his
sad.
lucky paw. These are the lucky paws. I don't know if you guys know. This is they're drawing luck in. This is what they're doing with their little hand, their little paws.
The artist said that he's in a yellow sweater, and I like that he's in a sweater.
And this one's 48.
But he has jewels. He's bejeweled. He has little jewels on his little hat and his little neck on his
Yes.
sweater. Yellow sweater.
Yes. Oh look, I was looking at that videos upset. Oh, those look really good on the camera, Dakota. Thank you.
They're pretty.
Look how happy.
It's our lucky cats.
If you think that these make you happy, put in the big happy face. Everyone hit the happy face if these make you happy.
I'm drinking my gin and tonic, and I'm happy.
I feel happy. Oh, so happy.
Delicious.
Lucky.
Say hi to Robin
Hi, Robin. Fun, fun, fun.
and Katie.
Hi,
Hi,
Katie.
Katie.
Hi, everybody. Hi, friends.
I think you should, really, when you look at the camera, my hat kind of overpowers the shot a little bit.
And
Should
Emily.
have gotten you a hat.
I don't need a hat. Hi, Emily.
I don't know yet.
You know what was fun last week?
What?
All of it. That was a kind of funny show. We made some
Would
promises
you
on
show
that
them
show.
the darling new earrings?
Yeah, but we made some promises on that show.
We did. What did we promise?
We promised that you'd be in that skirt.
I am.
Promise kept.
Promise kept.
We promised that we would do another giveaway because Patty her won a rug last week, so we're going to do another giveaway.
Another
today.
giveaway. At a random time in the show when we feel like
Right.
it.
And we promised to tell one of our epic travel stories.
An epic travel story.
That's still coming up on the show.
Oh, no, I should not take off the hat because the hat drew her in. Oh, that hat. Hi, beautiful ladies. Hi, Katie. So, yes, this hat. This hat is fabulous. It's actually velvet.
It feels tight.
I have worn this for, it's actually,
tight?
no, once it's past that stupid rubber band, I can usually just slide it on and off. But here's what's tight. It's not like I can stick my fingers in here.
Really?
But it's perfectly tight
Can you
front to
stick your
back.
fingers in your nose?
Gosh. And between my toes, the finger thing. But it doesn't blow off, which is really nice. Because if you're drinking and dancing, it's nice that it stays on. Like you saw me jumping earlier. I was braiding in it. It's like.
Well,
And here's the best part. Check it out.
Jumping in it
Wait,
for
check it out. It doesn't fall off, even if I bend over. Look. It's really.
Yeah, she's practically a ballerina, people. Practically a ballerina.
It's really nice. See, looks on here. It is being demonstrated. See,
You're not falling over.
my hat's not flying off. You know how some hats fall off or in the wind.
So Dakota, let's
I
talk.
could take the dog on a walk in this hat, and it would
would
stay
what?
on. It would stay on.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. The hat's going to stay on. Okay.
Yeah.
Dakota, let's talk about some of these earrings.
Okay.
So we usually have one that are thematic after our drinks.
Yes. So these are more in the fabulous collection. I think a couple weeks ago we talked about the bunnies. This is enamel on copper. These are the limes. They match my drink perfectly. I think it's fantastic. So we have limes and lemons. And I think these are on the online store, aren't they, Casey? All of these pieces?
Yes.
So they're available to see on the online store. The lemons are $39. The limes are $39. I love the blood oranges. I'm going to hold up the blood orange, Dakota. Look at that sucker. Isn't that beautiful?
I love the blood orange.
Those are $39. So lots of blood oranges. We've got lemons. But what's great about them, I don't know if you can show
Put
it,
the
Dakota.
lime in the coconut and shake it all up. Put the lime in the coconut. These would be good for St. Patrick's Day because they're green.
Yeah, and they match my drink. All of these lemons are different because they're all done by hand. Look at all the different coloring. So you could even come in and pick your favorite lemon. So the lemons, I also think these are majestic and fantastic. The roses, so they're just the rose head in yellow.
We call them silhouette roses because they're cut out.
Purple.
Like, I'll show you this. Look.
I love the teal.
Can you see that? How you can, it's actually silhouette. But it's done in enamel on copper, so they're really resilient.
These guys, and then I have another peach.
Incredible work.
I have a red, and then I have this beautiful little peachy, purpley piece. And again, they all do what Casey talked about. So when you wear them, you're going to see them more like this, more against your hair and your skin. So you really see the shape of the roses. These guys are $39 as well.
Marla says it is very important that your jewelry coordinates with your cocktail. That is important.
Duh. And then we've got our roses. We've covered the vegetables tonight and the floral. So we can kind of move on a little bit. Not that we should move on. But what's really neat are these.
These are hard to photograph. I'll just tell you that.
Okay. They're hard to take a
Very
picture of. So
hard.
these are the mandalas, kind of on a pierced. These are hard. This is actually gold on turquoise. So, and I have it. It's hard to capture the gold until you're with them. The cameras do them no justice. I think these guys are.
Marla just said the purple roses would be very good for Rose Brooks to represent Rose Brooks.
You know, they look.
Because purple is the domestic violence awareness color, and Rose Brooks is the shelter for
Saving lives.
saving lives for women and children in abusive domestic violence
So
situations.
Dakota, we've got the
We're getting top of the evening to us.
Yellow.
We're getting Arango bras here, Sloane.
oh my gosh, and then the red mandalas again. Dakota, I don't know how well we can get these pictures, and the stickers are sticking out. They're gross. That's the worst. No, that's the worst part of our stores. Everything is so beautiful. They have to put that big gucky sticker on it, and then the black as well.
Gucky sticker.
Yeah, this does look.
Okay, hi. Let's say hi to some people.
What do I say hi to?
We have Bob and Alexandra and Feth.
Oh, hey guys! I'll be right back. I'm not
That's exciting. She's leaving. She's
No,
leaving
I'm
the
going to
room.
get something else that I want to talk about.
Oh, and also Barbara and Marla.
Hi, Barbara. Hi, Marla. Hi, everybody.
They
Hi,
didn't.
friends.
They didn't pop up on my feed.
I know, because you and Casey, it's weird. The phones are weird, right? They're
Right.
totally weird.
Totally weird.
So let's do a couple more of these earrings.
Please do, Sloane.
And Joshua and Jim.
Hi, Joshua.
And
Hi,
Patty.
Jim.
Patty.
Hi, Patty. Hi, everybody. So Dakota, up here in the corner, we've got some lovely little bicycles, kind of on these little teardrop shapes. We have a turquoise bicycle. Well, white bicycles on turquoise. And then these guys are really cool. They're leaves. They've got cut work in them, and that's a chain. I don't know if you can, if I do this. So these have the little chains in them. We've got a turquoise. This is really cool. It's got, you can see the dimension. The clear lays on top, and you can see the copper underneath, so the turquoise kind of pulls apart. Kind of like
She's
a
getting
luster.
pretty. She's getting pretty.
Fancy. Fancy schmancy. And then this part kind of ends, the tips kind of end in
Brave
a bowl.
with the die cuts, don't you think?
So all of these earrings on this tray are on the online store. This pair is $49. This takes an enormous amount of work. Enormous amount of work. I'm gonna leave these here
I think we should leave those there.
because I was going to, because I'm the boss of this entire tray.
Okay.
I'm the boss of this tray. Did you put these on the last one?
Yep.
Babe, you did.
Break. Break. Wait. Break. Wait. Woo! 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 Hey, good to see ya! Break. Okay.
You worn out?
No, I just
Just saying hi to our
It's
friends.
St. Patrick's Day, so we're having a break. We're having a heat wave. Not really. I was wondering this. I woke up. I was like, oh God, another cold and rainy day. I really wish someone could. I thought, oh, it's St. Patrick's Day. Of course, it's cold and rainy. I shouldn't have expected anything different, right?
No. I mean, how many parades? We did the parade for almost 15 years. We were in the floats in those parades, right?
Uh huh.
How many days did we do it in really good weather? 2 or 3.
Yeah, but you know the truth is, there's the Saturday before when we have the parades here. It's usually decent.
Oh, we didn't do the big parade for 15 years. We did the
We did the
Brookside
big parade once because we won
Best float.
best float. We won the best float twice actually, but we didn't go the second time because we went the first time and we learned from that lesson that was a lot of hard work. But really,
No, our float fell apart.
our float fell apart. Well, no, actually, we had recycled our float before they told us. So we recycle all of our float material. So we were like,
Well,
whoops.
our float was made out of cardboard boxes, and then we recycled it, then we won.
Right.
And then we had no float.
Because the theme that year was Go Green. So we built a truck out of cardboard.
And walked
a green truck out of cardboard and walked it. And so then we literally recycled everything we had in the
We walked
parade.
to the
Like
we
Go
walked
Green,
to the
get the
dumpster.
double entendre. It was
Oh,
so
yeah.
awesome. Everyone got it,
No, I
obviously,
didn't get the
because
double entendre.
we
Oh my
were
God.
invited to the big parade. So that one we didn't go. But then we did go the other time, when we dropped all the polka dots.
That was a really
Yes.
They were
We
fun.
did.
We had a blast. One of our friends was on Facebook today and said that those were incredible days, and I agreed with her.
Yes.
Those are really fun. Do
They
we have
are
anybody
fun.
to say hi to, Dakota?
Fonda
Hi, Fonda.
and Kirk.
Hi, Kirk. Okay, so we promised you a story. Do you want to do it now, or do you want to show them a couple books?
No, we should do a story.
You want
Want
to
to
do a
do
story?
a story?
I don't know. What do you guys think? Here, let's vote somehow.
Okay.
Story. It's a travel story.
It's a travel story. It's probably one of the top 2 in the Stuff Sisters repertoire.
Yes,
of
it is.
stories.
It's funny.
Of historical perspectives.
Oh, Jody wants to know what we're drinking.
Oh,
Vodka tonic.
gin and tonic. All liquors provided by our friends because they
Yes.
love us.
Gifted to us because they're very nice. Okay.
Tonic is from our refrigerator.
Kirk wants to know if we started drinking at 4. No. Kirk, the hat is actually cutting off some circulation to my brain. It's just happening.
Kirk, do you want to borrow Casey's hat for the next few days?
Yes, you can.
if you wish
If you
to.
want. I have a lot of hats. Okay, story or books? That's what we're voting on. If you want the story, do the thumbs up emoji. If you want the books,
If you want to learn about books.
learn about books, do the emoji.
Oh, the happy face.
No, the one that's like,
Where his mouth is open.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
wait,
we're
wait.
getting a lot of thumbs up. I guess it's
Oh.
story time.
Story time.
All right, story time. We even got story, of course. Story, of course. They're all story. It's story. Okay.
Totally. the story.
Sloane, take it from the top.
Okay, so I was trying to think today, because I wasn't going to take it from the top, but I was trying to think today. I think this story might be 15 years old based upon Dakota's age.
Really?
Yes. I did the math.
That's a long time ago.
So 15 years ago, Casey and I were on a business trip to New York City. And in classic Casey Simmons fashion, we had reserved a room through the convention, well, the cheap seats. You could get these great hotels at cheap prices because you're going for the convention, which for us was an artist-based handcraft market. So Casey had gotten us, I don't know, some hotel up on Park Avenue.
Swiss Hotel.
Yeah, which was like an old Drake property.
Swiss Hotel, and they had just opened. That's what they do. When they first open, they give their rooms cheap to the convention, so everyone gets to see them and gets ratings and all that.
So
yeah,
we got to our Swiss Hotel, which wasn't, but then they even said
because every time I said Swiss Hotel, they're like Swiss Hotel. I said, okay,
a Drake property.
A Drake.
It said a Drake
Swiss
property.
Hotel, a Drake property.
A Drake property. So we get there, we're up on Park Avenue, and then, which is great because the bus, the free commuter bus that'll take you to your job, picks you up at your hotel.
Right.
Man, this is pure conventioneer crap. I mean, it's just how.
But it works.
The cheap hotel, the free bus.
There's so many people in that city, you can't move around. If you get on these free buses and everything, it works great.
So we show up the day before work, like in the afternoon. We get to our hotel, and we get to the desk, and Casey finds out that somehow they've lost our reservation. And she throws a fit, an epic fit. Which was cool.
Not epic. I just was like,
You were
this is
cool,
not
Mom.
acceptable.
No,
We don't have a place to go.
Right. So somehow,
I ain't sleeping in the streets, people.
here we were, pathetic selves with our roller suitcases and our little
Me, on purpose.
in that hat, and our little briefcases, and we're all professional. And somehow we ended up with a suite. We don't know how these things happen, but we ended up with a gorgeous suite.
For the same price as the original room, I might add.
Correct. Which is
And
dirt cheap.
And it was handicap accessible, which meant it was even bigger.
And it was like at 54th and Park Avenue. I mean,
We did not take it from someone who needed it. It's just that's what they gave us and comped us
right.
for
This big
our
king-
inconvenience.
So we had, I kid you not, we had a living area complete with table, 2 sofas, a bar, like a bar area, beautiful curtains, and then we kind of went through these big double doors into the bedroom. The only flaw with this room that the stepsisters do not, on principle,
Normally agree to.
travel and sleep together in a king-size bed. First of all, we slept together in beds as children. Nope.
Not doing that anymore.
Not doing that anymore. We're grown.
But for a king suite, we will suck it up.
We'll totally suck it up.
Yeah.
Like the conventioneer vermin that we are.
Well, I mean, our other choice was no room at all,
Right.
or the big fancy king suite with the big king bed. It's a California king.
It was big. The
And-
room was big.
And upon agreement, Sloane's like, well, we'll need a separate set of bedding. So we have separate bedding sets for our 2 sides.
And that was perfect. Come to find out, this was a much needed thing. The other plus to this room that we did not know when we got this room is that it is handicapped accessible. The doors were wider, hence the big double door into the king bedroom. And the roll-in shower. So the minute you
roll
enter,
into the shower if you need
yes,
to.
in your wheelchair,
The whole bathroom is a shower.
the whole thing.
Very large, and you can roll in your wheelchair and just shower in the room.
And the telephone that was by the toilet
Telephone by
had
the
a little
toilet.
special plexiglass cover so that if the roll-in shower that was also the whole bathroom, the water wouldn't hit your phone.
And the bathroom trash can was mesh, so if it got water in it, it would not stand
Correct.
in water, collect water.
So this room,
Very well thought out.
beautiful.
And the towels were on the outside of the room in a little cute cabinet.
Near the massive closet.
Massive closet.
So the one
I could have moved into most New Yorkers could have lived in that closet.
So the big
For sure.
The one key feature of this room that was kind of nice, we were going to have to walk our way through it, is the day after we arrived, an artist that we were representing here in Kansas City was going to join us at the convention to do some research of her own, and we had said, sure, spend a night in our room.
We've got a king.
Just we got
Sweet.
a king, a sweet thing.
We'll make it happen.
Come on in.
All right, come on in.
So,
Yeah.
so we drop our bags in our big fancy king.
She wasn't
suite.
there when the next part happened. So
No.
thank God.
She was there the next day.
She was in and out.
She was there
So
late
to
the next
speak.
afternoon. So we drop our bags in our big king suite with our big, the shears and then the big curtains we can draw over the room. We have a view, and it's just, the whole thing is cherry. Cherry.
Beautiful.
Our room looks out over Park Avenue.
Beautiful. This is going somewhere.
Beautiful. And we take off because it's like 3 or 4 o'clock o'clock in New York City, and you don't stay in your hotel room and order room service and use the big TV. No, you
We're
go
going
out.
to work the next day, so now we all of a sudden have these like 7 hours because you're not going back to the hotel until 10 or 11
Right.
to enjoy.
So we go to a restaurant that we had read about in a magazine that we both wanted to go to really bad. So we actually, on this one, we hopped in a taxi and we went, it was earlier in the day.
No, it was noon.
It was noon, that's right. So we were even there earlier.
I was going to correct you on TV.
Which is why we
But-
actually got the room, is because we were there early.
Right, we were early.
So we jump in the taxi and we go downtown and
We eat at this amazing
restaurant.
little, it's like, New York, small,
tiny
I mean, written up in every major magazine
at the time.
in the world at the time. Fabulous, fabulous. And it's not fancy, it's just really amazing food. And it's seafood based.
Seafood based. And the only part of the story
And it
we're
was-
not going to give you is the name of the restaurant.
Right, because we would not do that to them because the food was fantastic. Okay? Fantastic.
So we eat.
We
lunch.
eat.
We eat the same sandwich each. Okay? Same sandwich. We share an appetizer of another seafood. So the first the sandwich had a seafood. The appetizer thing we shared had a seafood. I think we both had like iced tea. And after lunch, we head out into the city. Not summertime, it's August. We head out into the city. We walk around.
We tip really heavy. The food was
delicious.
phenomenal.
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 We head into the city because around 4 o'clock, 3 or 4 o'clock, we're going to meet some friends of ours, another artist that we used to represent at our first store. She's going to meet us at a coffee shop and bring a friend. We're going to stop and say hi. So we walk and we meander. Kind of be near. We must have been in the village, near the village.
We were at that point.
We meander around. We end up at the coffee shop. We're at the coffee shop. We're meeting our friend Jamie, and we're having a really nice time. And all of a sudden,
Things start to go a little bad now.
okay.
This is where it gets.
So I get a little clammy. Like I get a little sweaty up. I'm like,
And I'm just talking away, drinking coffee,
and
eating
I'm like,
dessert.
So I'm like, God, I don't feel good. I'm feeling so everything's okay.
She looks a different color.
I'm turning a color, and I'm looking at our friends, and their lips are moving, but I'm not listening to a thing they're saying. Because what I'm looking for in this very small coffee shop in Greenwich Village is the bathroom. Because I'm thinking, where are we exactly? We're like at 9th Avenue, and
Because the Midtown Express
it's rolling into
is
town.
rolling into town.
So I go into the bathroom. I'm in there for a while. I come out. Casey's still talking. I sit down in the chair. I'm thinking,
I know it surprises everyone.
okay, no, I'm fine. That's past.
Then she starts climbing up and sweating again.
So I finally say, because I'm embarrassed, not really embarrassed, but
You're
our friend Jamie, but I'm like, Casey,
You're just uncomfortable, terribly uncomfortable.
well, it's getting bad. The sweat is starting to pour. So I said,
Yeah.
Casey, we need to step outside. Can we? And you're like, yeah, we'll get finished up our coffees. I'm like, let's go outside now.
Now it's good.
So classic New Yorker. You leave the coffee shop and you walk until the part where you're going to break up, right? One of you is going to go to the subway. One of you is going to go to a taxi. We kind of walk, and we walk towards an intersection. And I've always loved the trash cans in New York City, that beautiful painted green wire, wide top. They're pretty, right? They always have like a logo of the neighborhood you're in, and I'm
You got a close look?
very standing there looking at Casey talk. Her lips are moving. I don't have idea what she's saying. And I'm looking at that trash can going, oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm going to.
I'm going to hurl into a public. I'm going to hurl into a public reception.
It's
So,
in New York City on a major street.
sweating my
There's
brains
lots
out.
of people.
So I'm like,
lots of people around. It's New York.
Casey, we got to get a taxi right now. I believe that we were lower than 14th Street, and our hotel is on like 54th or 60 millionth or 135th in Park Avenue. And I'm thinking,
So I look at her. She's
I'm
the wrong
green.
color. She's sweaty bullets. She has her lips like this. You can tell she's terribly uncomfortable.
there's things I remember.
And I'm like, oh God.
I remember a scone on a plate. I remember what that bathroom looked like, and I remember that trash can vividly. I didn't throw up in the trash can, people.
But she held it down.
So I said, Casey,
So I said, taxi.
now.
So here's what it looks like.
So we get a
I
taxi.
take one look at her. I say to Jamie, we love you. We're leaving right now. I'm like, taxi! I throw Sloane into the taxi. We get in, and I'm like, we need to go to Swiss Hotel.
50 millionth in Park Avenue.
56 and fucking Park Avenue or whatever. You know, he's like, where? I'm like, Swiss Hotel. The Swiss Hotel. Okay, just get us there, right? My sister is not feeling well.
Well, you didn't tell him that because you wanted him to keep us.
No, I said, yeah, just get us there fast. Right, that's what I said. And then,
I'm in that car.
right,
I'm melting into the seats, which are nasty, and I'm like,
right? Sloane is literally like leaning against the door, like, and I'm like, what the hell's going squeezes out between her very tight lips, I'm gonna get sick. Right? And I said,
Right now.
sir, my sister's gonna get sick. Pull a taxi over, right? So I'm all like New Yorker. And he's like, so I know, because I've been in New York a lot at this point. And so Sloane, she opens the door, and here's what I say. Do not take both your feet out of this cab. Right? Because I know if she puts both feet out, she's gone,
She's
man.
yelling at me. I'm
gone.
very ill, and she's
I'm like, he will
screaming at
take
me.
off with me in the
So-
cab. So she leaves one foot in, leans over, and just barfs it.
Loses it. It was
Barf everywhere.
awful, horrible,
And she-
projectile.
And you know me, I'm like loud about stuff, and someone's all like, blah, blah, blah. And at this point, she's like, okay, I'm fine. And she calmly gets back in the cab, pulls her
Fine.
other foot back in,
Whew, you're fine.
leans back.
I mean, it's hot in that cab. It's
The
really
cab
hot in
driver
that
just
cab.
slides the window open
And hands
and
us
hands us
broken
the paper towels.
He had
Not a word.
towels.
Not a word. Just slides the window open and is like,
He wouldn't even talk.
so I'm like, oh, thank you so much. That is so nice. Meanwhile, I'm making sure I have $40 in tip money, at least. So
I think he should have thanked us because I didn't puke in that taxi.
you did not. You did not.
We make it to the hotel. I fly through the lobby. I go upstairs, and I proceed over the next 6 hours to die in that hotel. I was so thankful for that roll-in shower because when I sat on the floor and let the water cascade over me, and I will admit, throwing up in the shower. Okay, I hope nobody has a weak stomach. But I lost it for hours. I think a good 2 hours I was in there. And I would crawl back into our beautiful $1 million sheets, king-size bed. There's a point I'm getting to here. I crawl back into bed and I lay there for a minute. I'm like, ah.
And all I'm thinking is, wow, man, she is really sick. And I'm thinking, what could it be? We ate exactly
Same
the same food. We ate
Same
all
time.
the same food all day. We shared the stove.
Even on the plate. On
we
the plate
shared.
we had the same
Yes,
thing.
we had everything the same all day. So I'm like, it can't be food poisoning.
So
because
little Miss
I'm
Chris
fine.
here, I finally stopped the projectile vomiting and the parts that come out the other end.
And she
And
curls
she's-
up in the fetal position.
She's getting dressed to go running in Central Park.
I'm gonna go running.
She's just going to go
I'm gonna
running.
go on a little run.
And I said,
Because by now the big king
Okay.
suite is not so
we've
pleasant.
iced that thing down. We have iced the room down to 1,004 degrees, okay? I'm in these beautiful white sheets. I have my pajamas on, okay?
A lot of Lysol.
Tons of Lysol, which we always buy a can of Lysol at the Dwayne Reed for the hotels because we're adults, people. And I'm laying down and I finally feel like it's over.
Okay.
The train
And
has
I'm like,
not only left
okay.
the station, it's pulling back in. I'm going to live, okay?
She's gonna live. And I think, okay, so I just don't need to be around this
She's like,
anymore.
I'm going to go
I'm
running.
gonna go running, so I put on my running shorts. They were like, neat, like bike shorts, kind of like bike shorts, but like without the pad. And I put those on, I put my tennis shoes, on, I put my little fitted shirt, because back then that was my thing, and it looked just
Because she's going to go running in Central Park.
Central Park. So I'm gonna go running. And I'm getting ready in the room, and I'm checking on Sloane, and I'm like, okay, I'll bring you back some whatever, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, I'm like,
She lays down in the bed next to me. I'm under the sheet, the beautiful sheet in the 1,003,000-degree room. She
And
lays
I lay
next
down,
to
I'm
me.
like, I'm just not feeling so good all of a sudden.
She's like, kind of
I
hot.
start to like sweat, and here, whatever. And I'm laying there in this workout clothes, my belly's like
I've
literally growing out, like literally going,
I've passed out.
and it's making noises, right? She's dead asleep. And I'm thinking, I know what comes next. I've seen it. And all I'm
She
thinking
says
is,
to me,
thank God I'm in the hotel room. And I said, ooh,
she says,
Sloane,
Sloane,
I'm not feeling so good. Here's what Sloane says.
you might want to take off those shorts.
You may want to take off those shorts.
Take off the shorts. Unless they've got some kind of mesh panel. You need to take off those shorts.
They've gotten so tight because my stomach, I look pregnant. They've gotten so tight. I'm like, oh, woo, again.
Yep.
So round 2 of boxing.
I pass out, go straight to sleep, put me on. Casey suffers for about 3 to 4 hours by herself.
Right.
She never made it running, people. I just want everybody to know she didn't make it to Central Park.
Right, and never
Because
ran.
she then used
No.
the roll-in shower.
Yeah, because it's my turn, right? At least we took turns, right? And all I keep thinking is, damn it,
We're going to die in that room. That's what I was thinking.
I'm
We're
thinking,
going to die in that room.
my metabolism is so slow that the food poisoning we clearly got from the seafood. I'm like,
It was awful.
it's like 4 4 hours late to my system, right? I just thought, I don't know what's wrong with her. All high and
Oh,
mighty.
she's all high and mighty. She's helpful.
So-
you brought me water. I
Yeah.
mean, I drank a lot of water. We were all good till
Yeah.
I passed out.
Then I
you started.
start to pass
I was
out.
no help.
And I'm just feeling really bad still. Because, I mean, I'm clean, cleared out. And I said, Sloane, I think we need some Pepto-Bismol. I think we need something. We need some water, some aspirin, some Pepto-Bismol. We need help.
We need our mother.
We are dehydrated.
We're gonna die in this room with $1 million sheets.
There's no oxygen left in this room. It's bad. So I'm like, I'll just call down to the front desk and see if they can send someone up with some things we need.
Can you imagine answering that phone?
So I, pick up the phone and I'm all like, hi, this is Miss Simmons in Suite
1044.
1044. And, we're not feeling so good. I think we got like a bad meal possibly. And could we get some, like medicine type things brought to us? That would be so awesome.
Of course.
Saltines. Some Pepto-Bismol. Do you have aspirin tablets? Do you have Alka-Seltzer? Bottled water? Just put all that on a tray. Do you have club crackers?
Casey, stop it. You were not that picky.
I was like, whatever you have in that genre, throw it all on a tray. We want all of it. Just fill it to the room. It'll be fine. So then I'm laying there. And they're like, it'll be there in 20 minutes. So I watch the clock and I think, I better start to the door now.
Because it's all the way through that massive living room, past the little bar, and down a
And
hallway.
I am weak.
We actually
are
had a
weak
hallway.
at this point. And you're thinking, I gotta plan it right, man, because I can't stand up long because I'll get sick. So I'm like, okay, so I get
And then you
roll out of bed.
You fell over.
And I roll out of bed and I'm not getting up. I have a headache. So I crawl through the suite, in my robe to the door, and I sit and wait by the door until they room service. And I said,
Leave it on the floor.
Can you please set it on the floor? Oh, ma'am, I'm like, just set it on the floor. It's fine. He's like, okay. And I said, here's your tip.
You slid it
And
out a little bit.
I opened the door to for my hand, like, I gave him like $20. And I was like, thank you so much. Just leave it there. And he's like, do we need to call a doctor? And I said, no, we're
We got
fine.
this under control.
We're totally fine. We're totally fine. Okay, ma'am. And he slinks away, and I wait. And then from inside, on the floor, I would open the door, reach out. I'd be like,
I'm passed out.
And
I only
bring
know
it-
this story
and
through
like-
stories.
And bring it in, and they're like, Pepto-Bismol. I was like,
Stop it. Oh my God.
And I slowly bring it in one by one, and I put it in the pockets of my robe, and I kind of sling back on my knees to the bed where I slowly get in and start taking the medicine. True story. True story. We did have food poisoning, come to find out.
We did.
Pretty extreme.
We reported it. We talked to the owner of the restaurant.
I
She
did
was
call the next day and
gracious.
report it because everyone says you're supposed to.
So we called and talked to her. We actually went to work the next day at the convention center. because I don't know what's wrong with us. And we were kind of mad at each other because we were about 2 hours late for our meetings.
But we didn't fall across the country to get this shit
Right.
done. Get it done.
We're Midwesterners, man. You come to work, you get your work done, you go home.
So
So,
the food poisoning never
we-
stopped.
So we eat, let's say we had lunch at 1 o'clock. We had a scone around 3 o'clock. Scone was not the problem.
Right.
Seafood was the problem.
Seafood was the problem.
We make it all the way, just having water. She had Alka-Seltzer and aspirin. I don't think I had any of that stuff, but
I did. I had it all.
We make it all the way till noon the next day, and we're walking around market, walking around the convention center, and all of a sudden Casey says, we're going to have to get something to eat. And I'm thinking, sure, great. So we've made the phone call to the owner of the restaurant, and she said, where are you? She's very gracious. Casey goes, oh, we're at the
Jack's Convention Center. We had some meetings today.
And
she
she's
goes,
like,
what?
Are you going to be okay?
She's like, I don't think you should be. She owns a very nice seafood restaurant. I'm sure this has happened before. She's like, I don't know if it's a good idea.
My
And I'm like, we're tough, man. We're Midwesterners.
So we, around about 12 hours, 24 hours after we consumed food, we decided to split a turkey sandwich. I'll tell you what we did after that sandwich, because we didn't want to see it. We took off the tomato, took off the lettuce, ate the meat, the cheese, and the bread, finished our day.
Slowly.
Slowly.
We ate it slowly. But here's the best part of the story. At that time, there was this cute little kids onesie line. They made the cute little onesies, and one of the onesies, they had different things on them that were funny, right? And he was giving out those little metal buttons, those little metal pins with the same sayings on them to advertise. And he was like walking around with them. And it was so funny because he walks up to us and he's like, "Do you want one of these buttons?" And we're like, "Oh, what do you have?" Normally, we take them for like our staff and stuff. And he turns around and he holds up one that says, and I quote, "I might barf."
I said, we'll take 2 of those.
So we'll take 2
We'll
of
take
those.
2. We wore them. We still have them on our convention badges.
Yes.
It was truly an epic story. I want to be clear here. We are so good at controlling our bodies. We got nothing on those $1 million sheets. We got nothing on the $3 million carpet, the woven wool carpet. Nothing. I cannot.
It was helpful to have
Towels, extra towels.
a room where the entire bathroom was the shower.
Right.
That was
I was
very
going to
helpful.
say, I am very,
Very
thankful for
helpful.
the roll-in.
Very helpful. And we tipped everyone very well. But I mean, I still can't even.
It was the most amazing.
You may want to take off.
So
the
in our
shorts.
family, the line, when something bad's about to happen, all you turn to that person and you say is, you might want to take off those shorts. All right, that's our best story.
Okay.
With that, we have some hellos.
Oh, let's do some hellos.
People
and
who
then
decided to
we'll
join in the
go.
middle of that.
Oh my God, the poor people who had to join us in the middle of that. I will be right back.
Okay. I'll be right here. Yes, I'll be right here. We're going to talk.
Okay.
Hi, everybody.
We have
Wait, it's St. Patrick's Day, a mini parade.
Who are you going to say hi to?
Fonda, Amy, and Anita,
Hi, Fonda. Hi, Amy. Hi, Anita. Hi, friends.
and Pat, and I don't remember if we said hi to Maria,
I don't think we said hi to Maria. And hi, Pat. Hi, all of our friends on St. Patrick's
and
Day.
also Mary.
Hi, Mary. So if you got in there on the tail end of the story, the epic Sloane and Casey traveling to New York story, you can always repeat it and watch it on the Facebook later. But that's why we're a little flush and laughing so hard.
And Kathleen.
Hi, Kathleen. Hi, friends. So, are these books on the online store?
Not yet, but they
They're
will
going to
be.
be.
They will be in the next 24 hours and 36 hours.
So we are starting to build up again. They finally are coming in. I'm telling you guys, shipping is, Amazon might be shipping, but every other supply stream in this world is messed up. So we got a bunch.
Should we do a giveaway first?
Want to do a giveaway? Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I thought we were doing a book, so we can I just do this one book?
Do the one book.
Okay. House Jungle.
We're going to do a giveaway in a minute.
We're gonna do a giveaway. We're doing a giveaway. I gotta get my glasses because I've been laughing so hard I can't read
My head.
right now.
This hat is cut tight.
Okay, this is the perfect book for plant killers like me. And I'm serious because I'm not a green
That's
thumb.
an actual quote. That's not you saying that.
No, but I could say that
You
because
could say
I'm a
that.
plant
It
killer.
could be your quote.
So this is a beautiful little book. It tells you it's very simple for those of us like me who are not a green thumb. Very simple pictures and definitions of house plants, how to care for them, how to grow them, the properties of the book of the plants. So, really beautiful stuff. I personally am not very good with plants.
My
But-
problem with houseplants is I
Kill them.
I do.
But look, the zebra cactus.
I do
is
very
pretty.
well with them, and then I have too many, and then I have to start giving them away.
Look
That's
at the
my big
zebra
problem.
cactus. We should give away plants. That'd be fun.
You know, I'll give away aloe. Do you guys?
fun.
Would anyone like for me
Yeah.
to give away aloe starts?
let's bring them in and
I
do
have
a
a
show.
lot. I have a huge aloe. I have an aloe plant, swear to God, this big, and it's so healthy that pieces just jump out of the pot onto the floor with roots, ready to like get a new pot. So I can bring them in little water cups, and you guys can plant them. Do you want to do a giveaway?
Yeah, do you know we've been laughing so hard that we both look like we're high? Our eyes are red. We've been laughing so hard.
Well, we're not
Okay,
in
giveaway.
Colorado.
So we
currently,
need
so
to do a
we
giveaway.
need to do
So
a giveaway.
just
So
like we did
in-
last week.
In honor of the having food poisoning in a hotel room in New York City, epic story we just told,
Let's pretend
We're
it was
gonna
on 61st.
we are going to give away this relaxation, refreshing room mist.
So we have to do
Which would be a very handy way to have your room
One
to
and
relax you
61.
and make you feel better. So So here's how we do this. You have to post in the comments a number between 1 and 61. You cannot repeat a number that's already been posted, and if we see one, we'll give you a chance to put a second number
You
in.
gotta watch your phone.
When everyone is done, we will give you a last-minute warning, and then we will
Pick the winner.
we will pick the winner using a randomizer number
Randomized
selector
generator.
on this said phone. Okay?
With the minimum set to
When?
1 and the maximum set
Set
to
to
61,
61.
which could have been our hotel 61st and Park.
Right. So we have a number 24, a number 37. I feel like I'm an auctioneer every time I do this. You know what? While they're putting numbers in, can we get drinks?
Sure, I'll go get you a drink. Okay, here we go.
And I'll also talk about some of these books while they put their numbers in. Okay, Dakota, you're
We've
going to watch
already
for
done
duplicates?
I'll watch dupes, yeah.
Okay, so while you guys are putting your numbers in, I don't want you to be bored. There's 4 more books here. The Chewy, Gooey, Crispy, Crunchy, Melt in Your Mouth Cookies by Alice. Okay, Medrich. But anyway, it's a really great cookbook. It shows pictures and information and gives you tips and tricks. Sorry, I'm not doing this very well. You get seeing the pictures, are you?
No.
There you go.
So-
Sorry.
No, it was me. I tried rotating. The phone
No,
got
it was
angry.
mine, and then
Oh, no. It was my fault, Casey.
We'll let it be your fault. That's
Okay.
perfect. Okay. So it has pictures of a lot of the cookies, and it gives you really, look at that. Oh my God, those look so good. Sloane, can you make these?
No.
And here's what I love about this book. It has for each recipe, or most of the recipes, okay, so these are the bittersweet decadent cookies. Okay, bittersweet chocolate, but look, upgrades. It gives you upgrade ideas of how to upgrade or elevate this cookie. So if you want to make it fancier, okay? And it references a lot of ideas that come from pastry chefs and bakers from around, I think the U.S., but maybe around the world. It has some of the hacks that they use in here. So it'll talk about a chef, and it'll talk about, photograph, use this, and so on and so forth. So it's a really neat idea. So if you're a cookie lover and you like to make cookies, I know one person who usually watches, isn't watching tonight, but I thought of our friend Nicole.
Okay, you are so skinny.
I'm so skinny. This skirt doesn't help.
How are you on numbers, Dakota?
Okay.
Seems like the numbers have stopped rolling in.
Okay, keep the numbers coming. Has everyone put a number in? Okay, come on, everyone put a number in. Are there any duplicates, Dakota?
Not yet.
Okay, we need some
Put
more
a number, 'cause we're
numbers.
giving away this big, beautiful bottle of relaxation room mist.
Put in a number between 1 and 61, and you are eligible to win this room mist.
Another big giveaway.
All right, Kirk has a 69. Okay, everyone, get your numbers in. Get your numbers in. Emily, Dakota, do you see any duplicates yet?
I think we're good.
So far, no duplicates.
Okay.
So everyone,
Is
keep
everyone in? We're
putting
counting
numbers
down.
in.
I'm counting down right now. We've got 20 seconds.
Okay, keep going. Well, wait. Let's just do another book and then we'll do
Do
it.
another book.
Okay, this is How to Love the World. It's poems of gratitude and hope.
Okay, you know the minute you laid that down the other day, I went and picked it
Yeah,
up.
immediately.
It's
So
fabulous.
it's a beautiful little book. It has that, what I call it, what do you call the edges when they're not cut perfectly even?
deckled.
Deckled. I love this.
Deckled edge.
And it has these beautiful poems in here.
How to Love the World.
Candle in the Night. I mean, it has all these wonderful, and each of the authors' names are included. But look at this. They also do reflective pauses. It's just a wonderful small book. It has a great feel to it. It's got that textured, deckled, what do you call that, watermarked paper. It's just lovely. And it's a nice little pocket size, $14.95. Available in the store already. Both of these are available in the store, and they will be available online within about 24, 36 hours.
Right.
Okay, any more numbers?
Are we done?
We're good.
Okay, let's go. Ready?
Okay, wait, so Kirk is in at number 61. Oh, wait, Kirk, which number do you want to use?
It has to be 61 because
Oh, 69's over.
69
okay.
was a dirty
All
number.
right, you're right, because that was in the Roman. Okay, so I show,
You ready? I'm going to generate a number.
wait, hold on, Alexandra, Jennifer, Barbara, Jody, Candy, Fonda, Emily, Robin, and Kirk have given us numbers. If you have not heard your name, we have not gotten your number. So make sure if you wanted to be in the drawing to win that you put your number in right now, because after I talk about this book, we're going to give the winner.
Okay.
Okay. I love this book. It's called The Ultimate Dining Hall Hacks. Okay, it's $10.95.
It's going to be a great graduation gift.
Okay. It says it's an ingenious little cookbook that will help college kids navigate the dining hall in a whole new way. It's packed with ideas for yummy dishes to make with the salad bar, microwave, and other dining hall essentials. And it's really fun. First of all, it gives you like these recipes, but it also has these wonderful like fried rice, enchiladas. You can make your own meals. But it also shows you like these anytime meals that you can put different combinations
I would have
together.
totally given this to Dakota for graduation.
But these are things you can make using what's available to you
Already-
on most dining hall. Oh wait, here's another fun thing. Salad bars and things like that. So you can build, it just gives you creative ideas. Gourmet burgers, what to put on to get these different flavors.
Okay, I want to talk real quick
Okay.
Dakota, about the dining hall hack that I used at Mizzou 35 years ago or more. It was a delicious meal, dessert really. If you took the melamine bowl and put Captain Crunch in it, is that it? Check if this is in the book. And then soft serve ice cream on top. Vanilla was best on the Captain Crunch, and then you ate it with a spoon. That's my dining hall hack.
That's
See
your
if it's
dining
in
hall
there.
hack? I doubt it.
My dining hall hack,
Let's hear it.
because they didn't like us taking food out, but sometimes you needed like a
Right.
midnight snack.
What'd you do?
You go up to like the place where they have like the burger, whatever.
Yeah.
Ask for a cheeseburger,
Yeah.
and then you fold the cheeseburger in half and shove it in a cup, and then
Perfect.
walk out pretending like you're drinking a coffee.
And
Right
it's your
on.
cheeseburger for later.
It's your
This is
cheeseburger
really
in a cup.
interesting. I think this is really interesting.
So it's not in there, is it? The Captain
I didn't
Crunch
look.
ice cream?
I didn't actually look.
Come on.
Sweet potato pie. Listen, this is a really cute idea. Take a sweet potato, okay, and butter, brown sugar, cinnamon cereal. Okay, they recommend the Craftlin Oat brand or the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, which I'm sure they have it all the little, like those little containers where they pour out. Vanilla yogurt and ice cream, and you need a microwave. So you scoop the flesh out of the sweet potato and mash it in a bowl. Stir in a few spoonfuls of butter, brown sugar into the sweet potato, and then microwave it for about 45 seconds until the butter is melted. Crumble the cinnamon cereal on top of the sweet potato, top with a thin layer of more sugar and a dollop of vanilla yogurt or ice cream.
Done.
I bet that's actually really, really good. But
All
anyway,
right.
isn't this cool? I love it. Okay, let's pick a
Time to
winner.
give something away.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Sloane, give me a number.
Generate a number.
Give me the first number.
Okay.
What's your first number?
16.
Nope.
No 16.
Okay, ready?
Keep going. 4. No 4.
Generate.
14. Close, but no.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay. Generate. 23.
Wait, did we have one of those?
Nope.
We had 43, 53, and 13.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Generate. 11.
No.
Yes.
Wait,
Look at
yes.
this candy.
Candy. Oh wait, parade break. Wave to the crowd, Sloane. Wave to the crowd. Hi,
Candy wins.
Woo!
Go team. All right, guys. I know Casey likes to do a thumbs up. I think in honor of the story this evening.
Oh yeah, everyone
Like
put in
this.
a thumbs up if you enjoyed the story time.
And more thumbs up if you personally have hurled in public.
Oh yeah, if you've hurled in public, go ahead and give us a thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
If you've ever vomited, puked, or hurled
Hurled.
in public.
Yeah.
Because you know we all have. And we told this story on St. Patrick's Day because hurling into a mesh trash can in New York City
No,
is
thinking about it.
thinking about it, she didn't actually
I
do it.
didn't do it.
Throwing up outside a taxi, that may be going on in the city later tonight in
Could be.
places.
Could be.
Even though they shouldn't be out because of COVID.
But the taxi didn't leave me because you were smart enough to leave my leg and foot in the car.
Yeah, so, okay, takeaway travel tip. If you are ever in a taxi in any big city or anywhere,
Keep some part of your body
and
in
you
the
have
car.
to stop for illness purposes, you must keep at least your 1 foot in the car at all times.
Or they're leaving your
Or
ass.
if you step out to throw up, they're going to close the door and take off. And then you're going to be standing there and no one's going to pick you up. Okay? So now you know that.
So it's time. We have to say goodbye, but who we're going to say hi to first?
Hi, bye to Becky.
Hi, bye, Becky.
Hi, bye, Becky.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, Emily admits twice. Emily,
See?
I'm just saying, if you reach a certain age,
Where you're willing to share these stories.
well, I mean, come on, we've all been there.
We had high
you know,
bread count
you know that
sheets.
little kid's book, Everybody Poops?
Everybody barfs.
Everybody barfs. I mean, come on.
But this was truly
Right.
one of our lifetime events.
Food poisoning, as everyone knows, is like no other type of illness because it is.
Because when the train leaves
trying-
the station, it's over.
Yes, it comes out in a violent way.
It's the Midtown Express.
Yes, the Midtown
No stops.
Express, no stops.
Okay, I want to say thank you to you guys for spending another hour with
Is
us.
it already that time?
Goodness knows what next week will be like.
Wow,
I know.
that was so
I know.
fun.
So, the earrings, everything we talked about tonight, the earrings are all online. If you've got a crazy hankering for a pair of earrings to just pop it up a notch, jump online and do it. Books will be on soon.
These
Cats.
guys are not on yet, but they will be in a few days.
They're just gonna make
but
us
they're here
happy
for
and
now.
lucky.
The Happy Lucky Cats, the banks that you can also use to save for the future. And now, as our parting activity tonight, no song, no whatever, we're going to parade away. We're going to parade away because it is St. Patrick's Day, 2-woman parade day. I had a 1-woman parade earlier because someone didn't join me.
Well, because you were just
That's okay.
adorable in
So don't forget. Oh wait, I'll come back to get my drink because I
Where
need
are we
my.
going?
We're gonna parade away.
We go that way.
Yeah, we'll go that way. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Ready? Wait.
Thank you guys for spending an hour with us. Bum,
Parade.
bum, 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 bum,
Bum, ba, da, ba, ba.